pizza. Yeast. I'm hungry. It's Saturday. I just walked a mile and a half. Yeast. About a tablespoon of yeast. Water, warm water. Whew, what a walk. A little bit more warm water. Don't want a lot of crust, probably a cup and a half of water, the most. A little, just a tad. Just a little bit of sugar to make it rise fast, because I'm in a hurry. Probably a half a teaspoon of sugar. Bread flour. There's a mess on that. Okay, throw that out. Done. I think that's about perfect amount of flour. I'm very lucky that way, aren't I? Look at that. Nice. Get a mess on that. Wash off. Add enough flour. Get that off of there. Boom, boom, boom. That takes more time than anything else. Taking the over there. Okay. Hands in there. Nice and warm. Feels like soft, like a pillow. Feels just like a pillow. Keep playing with it. Or go buy yourself a pound of dough in the store, in the refrigerator section, and you'll have enough dough for pizza. I just happen to not go to the store to get any dough, and I want to use up the stuff in the refrigerator, so I have some stuff to use. Like I have some sausage, and I have some pepperoni, and I have some mozzarella cheese, and some vegetables. So, what else is better on a Saturday afternoon? All right, so there it is there. Just keep playing with it, punching it, getting it so all that flour goes in there, and punch it, play it, punch it, punch it, punch it, punch it, play it. I'll keep it in the bowl that way I don't dirty my counter, and as long as it doesn't stick to your back of your hands when you punch it, you're fine. A little bit more, okay, and keep playing with it. Punch it, put it down, turn it, punch it, turn it, punch it, turn it, punch it, turn it, punch it, squeeze it, turn it, punch it, as long as it doesn't stick. When it stops sticking, you're done. And then you put it in a warm place to rise, and it'll probably rise in about 45 minutes. And during that 45 minutes, we cut up our vegetables, our pepperoni, we cook up our sausage, we cut the vegetables up for the pizza. So I think that's about ready to go get warm while I do the vegetables. I am hungry. That walking makes you hungry. But hey, that's good for you. Okay. Nice? Jeez. Okay. Pretty good. Not sticking. Pretty good. You like the ball? The ball. Okay. So, I'm going to put the cover of that, put it in a warm place, and then start cutting my veggies. I was going to have fish dinner tonight, but I just don't feel like cooking a big dinner. I just feel like Saturday, it's a nice day to just have a quickie. And pizza's good. And I want my pizza because I don't want the junk from the store, because I know what's in my pizza, and I know what my vegetables are, and what I want for my vegetables on there. So, wash the stuff off my hands here. There we go. Okay, I'm going to put this on bread proofing in my oven. automatic, and into the oven she goes for 45 minutes to get warm. Okay. In the meantime, that thing's gotta hit the road. All right, put my yeast away, and okay. Okay, what do we got in here for vegetables for the pizza? Okay, we've got onion. We've got pepper. Pepper. Those are black olives. I saw those got some black olives left over from the salad. Okay. What else we got in here? Okay. Anything that looks appetizing. I don't want asparagus. Had that for breakfast. I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that. I do have a lot of cheeses, okay? So, we do have other cheeses down there. So we'll start with, ooh, that's not a very good one, huh? Get rid of him. Pepper. Get this one, cut up the middle. Take the part of them out. Part of them out. Throw this side. Clean these out. Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna start cutting up vegetables on here. Onion first. And more onion. I think I might put some feta cheese and a tomato, because I got tomatoes. I think I'll do the feta cheese also, because that's kind of like a Greek pizza. So there's the onions. And you can pre-cook some of these if you want in the microwave. That way when they go on the pizza, it won't take that long. Okay, I think that's enough onion. Green pepper. Yes, I'm going to have pizza tonight. Yes, it has carbs. It's Saturday. I've been a good girl. Have not gained my weight back. Still about 150. Feeling good. Getting outside more because spring's here. Gotta walk. You should walk at least a mile a day. Just down the road and back. Takes about 20 minutes. Good exercise. You don't need to do anything other than walk. Whoops, not good. And another bad spot. Hey, that pepper isn't too good, huh? I don't know about that. I hope I have some more peppers in there. I think I do. I'm sure I can find one in there. Every Saturday you should clean out your refrigerator and go through stuff that's in there. And with your leftover vegetables, instead of throwing them out, you either make a pizza or you make a soup and you use it up. All the vegetables are good. You just pick around them. Don't throw. Food costs way too much money to waste. And you can pick around stuff. See that? That's probably enough pepper. All right. So I'm going to take the green peppers and onions. I didn't have any more green peppers in there. And I'm going to put these in the microwave for 1 minute. In the meantime, while that's cooking over the microwave, I'm going to cut up these black olives that I have. They're whole olives. Little can of them. And I'm going to slice them up. We put them in the American chop suey the other day. And we have this many left over, so we'll slice these to throw also on the pizza, just to give it a little color. Make it look a little interesting. Then I have some tomatoes that are kind of sketchy. They've been a week old now. So you cut around the bad places and you put them on the top of the pizza also. Then we'll slice up the cheeses. And we'll get the sauce out. A jar of sauce, of course. I'm not going to make sauce from scratch because this is leftover refrigerator. Whatever's in the refrigerator you throw. I also have some feta cheese I'll put on there. So I'm doing these little black olives here. I think that's all of them. Yeah, looks pretty good. Okay, so there's the olives cut up. Now I'm going to cut up the tomatoes. They look a little sketchy, see? That one doesn't too bad. See, then it's got a bad spot. Just cut the bad spot out. There we go. And these are good for, I gotta sharpen my, no, that's not too bad. You put the slices of the tomatoes on top. Bruce likes sliced tomatoes on the top of his pizza. And these are plum tomatoes. I buy plum tomatoes. Man, that is a tough tomato. Been sitting out in the counter too long. Okay, we get a different knife. Have them sharpen these for me, and then I'll be cutting myself. Okay, here's a better knife. Okay, so here's another one. Bad spot in the end. Just cut it off, and just and these will just go on the top of the cheese. And a little piece there, little piece there. And that should be enough tomato for the top of the pizza. Okay, my microwave is telling me he's all done. These are the 2 tomatoes. They don't look too bad. We'll save those for tomorrow. See what we can make with them tomorrow. Elastic band goes in the drawer. Okay, so let me go get the vegetables. So these are all pre-cooked, all easy done. Ready, ready, ready. The next thing we're going to get ready is the sausage. Now this is sausage that I made. You can just get plain old sausage, cook it. I'm going to put this in a bowl and put it in the microwave. Probably about, I'll eat this for breakfast, so it's good breakfast sausage. That's Italian sausage, but I'm going to put it in here, chunk it up a little bit, like this. I'll put it in the microwave till it's cooked. Because when you put your pizza in for 25 minutes in your 375-degree oven, you want just about everything cooked, except for the cheese. It's just got to melt. And the crust, of course. But you want to have all this cooked so it doesn't take longer and burn the pizza crust. Now, I don't know if they have this raw in the restaurants when you go get a pizza, or if they have it. I'm doing this separate and like this, so when it comes out of the microwave, I can just do it with my fingers more, okay? I think that's enough pizza, enough sausage. I'm doing all this while my dough is rising. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back here, and this will go in the microwave for, let's do a minute. Okay, and while that's going on, I'll get my board out. Because I'm going to be cutting up pepperoni. Now this is pepperoni that's been in the freezer. It's ends and pieces of pepperoni, believe it or not. And it's turkey pepperoni. Turkey pepperoni, ends and pieces. So it's like $2.99. It says September 27th, 2012. Today is 2016, so it's 4 years old, but it's been in the freezer. So since it's been in the freezer, it's fine. Okay, cut enough of this up to put on there. Okie dokie, and my big knife. And if I'll eat it, then it's safe. Okay, so turkey pepperoni. And I'll slice it all up. Sausage meat was in there for 2 minutes. I put it in for 2 minutes, so this is cooked. And this is the pepperoni that I cut up from the little piece of pepperoni, the turkey pepperoni. I could probably make them a little thinner if I want to, but otherwise there's enough turkey pepperoni there for the pizza, and it'll be delicious, very nice. So this can be set aside in another bowl. When I put everything together, it'll be all ready to put together. And so there's the turkey pepperoni. Oh, you can use plain pepperoni, regular pepperoni. Next, we're going to do the cheese, the mozzarella cheese. Mozzarella cheese. I like a lot of cheese on a pizza. So I'm going to cut this right up. A hand shredder, okay? Hand shredder. Lay it out. Cut that in half, nice piece of mozzarella. And shredding it that way. And I'll shred all this up like that, just like that. The cheese is shredded. So now I'm going to take my pork, my sausage, which I microwaved for 2 minutes and cooked, and just crumble this up a little bit. So when I put it on the pizza, it'll all be spread apart, crumbled up. I'm also going to put some feta cheese on the pizza also. So I'm going to crumble up some feta here. Hasn't turned color yet, so it's pretty good still. This you usually put on tossed salad. Absolutely delicious on tossed salad. So we'll put maybe that much cheese on there. And I didn't have any marinara sauce, so I'm going to have to use plain old tomato, onion, and garlic. Okay, so that should be enough of that. Put that back. Always use Ziploc bags to keep everything nice and fresh. Man, that stuff stinks. Feta cheese. Phew, dinky dinky. I don't know how many minutes it's been in the oven, but I'm pretty sure, or on the stand proof, getting warm. My dough, it's gonna be ready because I'm getting hungry. So there's my dough. And it has risen. And I sprayed my cookie sheet. I'm gonna take my dough. Out of my bowl. Oh, it's nice, it's good. Nice and doughy, nice and yeasty. Sprayed the pans and put that right on there. And on the pan. Okay. Put that in the sink. Now, this is sticky. So, since it's sticky, it's okay. It's okay. Put some flour on it and push it out. Push it all the way out. And it makes it easier. I'll tell you an easy way to do this. Take my rolling pin. Kind of a trick. And oh, that's a coffee pot. Okay. And then I roll it this way so I get the dough in the corners. And roll it this way. So get the dough in the corners there. Because this is a heavy, heavy rolling pin. Okay. All right. Now pretty close. Now the rest I can do by hand. I can push this over like this. Pushing it down and out. Down and out. Now it's a nice thin crust. Oops, too thin. Don't want it too thin there. But you don't want a lot of carbs. And I don't like a thick crust. So I'm going to push it up with my fingers. Here, make sure it feels like it's all the same thickness all around. Feels pretty good. Okay. Now I'm going to put my pepperoni on here first. Okay. You could have probably had more pepperoni if you wanted to, but hey, we do what we got, we do what we want to do. All right. You could put a whole layer of pepperoni if you want. Oh, don't squish that. Okay. Okay, pretty good. Okay. Now, I'm going to put, that bowl's done. Now I'm going to put, I think I'll put my meat down next. I haven't put my sauce down yet because I'm afraid if I put my sauce down now, it's going to get it mucky, and a wet crust. You don't want a wet crust. So if you have a lot of pepperoni, it's great to put the layer of pepperoni down. That way you don't get a wet, mucky crust. Now that looks pretty good. Let's put the feta cheese down too now. Some of the feta cheese. Okay, now I'm going to put down some cheese, regular cheese. Some of the mozzarella cheese. Okay, not all of it. Then I'm going to put my sauce. We don't like a lot of sauce on our pizza. So, will that fit? That won't even fit in that jar. Look at that. Okay, so we use a spoon. Okay, now. Yeah, a little more. That looks pretty good. Smoosh it around a little bit. Okay. Smooshing it around there. Good, good. Off there, off there. Now we're going to add green peppers and onions. These have water in them, so it's going to get it watery. A little moist, so it won't be dry. Okay. Next, I'm going to put some more cheese. Mozzarella cheese. I gotta turn my oven on to 375. 375. I like a lot of mozzarella cheese. Bruce likes the feta cheese. I like the mozzarella. Okay, looking pretty good. Looking very good. Looking like a pizza, huh? Okay. Next, I'm not going to use all that. Next, I'm going to put the black olives. Spreading it around wherever. Then I'm going to put some more feta cheese. Only because it's in the bowl, and I got to use it up here. Okay. Okay, feta cheese. And turn my oven on, 375. Okay, convect bake, 375. Okay. Let's see. Get that, got that. I'll add the rest of the cheese now on the top. This cheese. And then I'll put my slices of tomatoes on top. Not too many because he likes them and I don't. Now you can add a flavoring on there. You can add Italian seasoning, or you can add nothing, or just salt and pepper, or just leave it like it is, or you can add oregano, or have everybody flavor it afterwards. So I'm not going to put anything on it. I'm just going to leave it just like it is, and when it gets up to 375, I'll put that in the oven for 25 minutes to 30 minutes. It should cook it on a hot oven, because everything's cooked except for the dough. So it can sit out here now for about 10 minutes while the oven's coming up to heat.